Morning folks. It's been a couple of weeks since I did anything because I've actually been in Lanzarote on holiday. Just got back this morning, picked my dog up. He's standing guard, as you can see him over there. Luckily the weather's not too bad here at the moment, so happy days. So, a few bits to catch up on. The first weekend I was away, Zhilei Zhang knocked out Joe Joyce in the third round of their fight, their highly anticipated rematch. I thought Joe Joyce might make some adjustments beforehand and potentially, perhaps box his way to a decision, but from the opening round you could tell the guy, I like Joe Joyce, don't get me wrong, I'm not criticising the guy, but he just seemed like he was he was beaten before he got in the fucking ring. He really was. He was beaten before he laced his gloves up by the looks of him. A bit of a cagey opener. In the second round he took a straight left hand from Zhang, and that was it. He was on the defence for the rest. He just backed off and didn't really seem to know what to do, and he was taken out with a right hook in the third, knocked out. Some people, it wasn't a shock. To me it was a little bit. I was more shocked how Joyce performed from the get-go, more so than Zhang. I mean, we knew what Zhang could do. We knew Zhang had his number. Zhang had already beaten him before. So, but yeah, as I say, Joyce just didn't see. He seemed beaten mentally before the fucking first round. So it'd be interesting to see where Zhang goes from here. Obviously, he's been calling out the likes of Tyson Fury. He's obviously the WBO interim champion. Obviously, Usyk has the full title, so we'll see what happens there. And last weekend, it was to some, highly anticipated. I was kind of on the fence, really. I wasn't really that bothered by it. Canelo Alvarez defending his undisputed super middleweight title against the undisputed light middleweight champion Jermell Charlo, who had jumped up from light middleweight to super middleweight. And it was a bit of a damp squib, in my opinion. I had it that Alvarez would win, which of course he did, but I thought Alvarez would make a statement, pour it on the younger man, and knock him out. That was the only option for me. That was the only thing I saw happening. All I saw was 12 rounds of Jermell Charlo in survival mode. This is just what I saw. Just an opinion, this is just what I saw. In survival mode, he got put down in the 7th. That was probably the most exciting thing that happened. And then he just basically ran for the whole fight. He didn't really seem that willing to engage. I gave him the 5th. I gave him the 5th. He put a few little combinations together, but nothing major. Everything else went to Alvarez. Alvarez took a boring unanimous decision, and I just thought to myself, what's going on? What is going on with this sport? He had the opportunity of a lifetime. I think he tasted a bit of Alvarez's power early on and then thought, you know what, fuck it, I don't want any of this. So there's not really much to say about it. It just was what it was. Alvarez controlled it, he dominated it. Jermell Charlo didn't look like he wanted to be there after about the 6th round. And it was what it was, so we'll see what happens from here. Obviously, last week, the big breaking news, apparently it's signed, I'll fucking believe it when I see it. Tyson Fury is going to fight Alexander Usyk for all the titles after his freak show fight with Francis Ngannou. And December is the date being bandied about by everybody. Now, again, I'm a skeptic. I've been around this sport long enough, and I've been around Tyson Fury long enough. How many times has he retired? How many times has he unretired? How many times has he said he's going to fight someone? How many times has he said he's not? How many times has he said he's going to fight for free? How many times he says he wants $1 million? I don't trust it. I don't believe it. I will believe it when the two guys are getting in the fucking ring. I really, really will. You can't tell me he's going to have this freak show fucking fight, exhibition, whatever it is, against Ngannou, and then 2 months later he's going to get in the ring with Alexander Usyk. I can't see it myself. I don't believe it at all. everybody's losing their shit online. I've seen it on Instagram and things. Everybody's fucking losing their shit. The Tyson Fury fanboys are jerking themselves red raw as we speak. And it's like, look, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know what I mean? Whichever way around that goes. No, I've fallen for Tyson Fury's bullshit before. It was supposed to happen in April. Let's not forget. And certain shenanigans happened and things didn't happen. So we'll see. But I'm forever a skeptic until, like I say, until I actually see them getting in the fucking ring and touching gloves before the first round. Then I will be up for it. But as it stands at this moment, I don't believe it's going to happen. That's just me. Maybe I'm just jaded by the whole Tyson Fury experience, but we'll see. Right, I've got washing to do, got other things to do, got unpacking to do. So I'll speak to you folks soon. Take care, folks.